I have something a little different. I've not really done one of those, so if I'm awkward, that's the reason why. Anyway, I have an excuse, right? So I have a lot of games I want to play. As of this moment, I'm done recording Tyranny, which has been going on for a while because it's not such a short game. I enjoyed it a lot though, but I have a lot of games I want to do, and I can't choose. I have a lot of ideas, and I made a list of games I like that I want to play for various reasons, and it's just way too many. It'll take me years to do. So what I actually am going to do is I'm going to ask you for ideas. I've made a little short list of just a couple that jump out at me that I'm currently, as of this moment, quite excited about. One of those is Bioshock. Bioshock is, of course, a fantastic game. I remember playing it originally when it released, or very shortly after release, and it was fantastic. It was just wonderful. And I know they made a remaster a couple of years ago, and I just encountered that and in my Steam library, and I just I got this itch, I want to experience that again. Honestly, I want to experience it again for the first time, but that's not possible, unfortunately. So, just playing the remaster, I guess, is going to be as good as it's going to get. But I have this itch of wanting to see that again and see if I can relive some of that glory I felt the first time. Another one is one of those Telltale games, The Wolf Among Us. It did very well, I don't think it did particularly well for them, but it was critically, known to be a good game, which people liked. And it's been a long time since I played one of those games. So it's been one of those that I've always had on my backlog. And at some point, I feel like I should just play it, just to experience it. Because it's very standalone. It's not that long either, as far as I know. So that's one of the ones I'm thinking of. Another is Remnant from the Ashes. That looked like a lot of fun. Just a very hybrid, kind of third person. I guess it's third person, action combat, RPG, mechanics, loot shooter a little bit. That just seemed a lot of fun. Honestly, just sheer fun. One of those games. We like those games. I do. Another one is Hitman, which would probably be the remake version. I really don't know my Hitman. I've never played any of them. Well, that's not true. I've played a couple to try to get into it, and I kind of see it, but I've never given it the real time those games deserve. So I've played through the tutorial, but not much more than that. And I see kind of the appeal, but I've never spent the time to really get into it, which I imagine is going to be a lot of me stumbling around trying to figure out how to go places. And clearly it's not going to be one of these, achieve everything, because I hear you can just spend many, many tens or hundreds of hours on those. It's clearly not going to be that. It's probably going to be Hitman 1 or the second one, but I feel I should always start at the beginning, right? Especially since they redid both of those in the last couple of years. So I'm very curious about those games. They just always seemed like a lot of fun when I saw other people play them, so I want to go through that. But I also know they're fairly lengthy, but there might be a lot of fun to be had with those, and a lot of failing and dying for sure. Another one is the Spyro Trilogy. It's in my Steam library for a long time. I've never had a PlayStation myself, but I hear those games are just sheer fun. Not super sophisticated, especially by today's standards, as far as I know, but they always just seem like innocent, good fun, and I've seen some parts of it, but it just seemed like good, simple, childhood fun to play through, and it's very bright and colorful, and we can all use some of that this time, right? So that's also one of the ones I'm thinking of, among many others. So something else. Tell me, do you guys have a game you really want to see me play through, or something that you think I would particularly enjoy? Leave a comment. Let me know. That's the message. Those are some of the games I'm thinking of. Again, doesn't have to be one of those. There's so many others. But these are some of the ones on the highest part of the list. But honestly, most of the time I just pick something that at the moment I'm going to start to record a new game, that I just give it a shot, and after first play session I'll know if it's going to be good or not, or whether I'm going to enjoy it or not. So sometimes you don't see those, because I just don't feel it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see. If there's something you particularly enjoyed yourself or you think I would enjoy a lot, let me know in the comments. All right, have a good day, guys.